Good morning, YouTube. Today is Monday morning, September 25th. I have not done a makeup video forever. I'm going to talk about this more in another video coming up, but I just hadn't been inspired. I had been loving the makeup that I was wearing, and I was wearing the same thing every day for months. And so I was like, well, I don't know what to do. And I'd already done a look on that look. So anyway, I am excited to be back. I'm excited to kind of be trying some different stuff in my own collection again, because I mean, I got a lot of makeup. But yeah, so I will have a haul video whenever the stuff gets here. I kind of went on a little bit of a spree, not too crazy, but I'm not going to say everything that I got here. But I do have one thing that I'm super excited about, and it's kind of the thing that has got me excited about makeup again. So I'm hoping it's great. I've seen lots and lots of reviews that it's great. So anyway, I'm just going to do my makeup today though. I just thought that would be fun. One thing that I'm excited about, y'all, I went on a walk this morning and I am just still so warm. My face is still like flushed and sweating. I might have to move my fan over in front of me. Anywho, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna start putting makeup on now. I have fallen back in love with my MAC eyeshadows. It's been a hot minute since I've used them, priming my eyes. I'm going to try not to slouch here. Yeah, it'd been a hot minute. I had fallen hard in love with the Tanya Burr quad and birthday suit. I still love that quad. The thing I don't love about it is that I run out of it so quickly. So, yeah, and it's really hard it's not hard, it just takes forever. I have to pay for it. If I want to buy it off of Feel Unique, I have to pay for it through PayPal, and it's my husband's account, and I always forget his information, and anyway, so I just haven't reordered any of the quads. I need to order 3 at a time, but then I might be like, I'm not going to use anything else again, so I'm kind of not letting myself order it. Brows. Yeah, that's what's next. I'm almost out of this. Let's see if I have enough to make it through this. This is one of the things I have coming to me. So yeah, I dug back into my MAC shadows, and I kind of created my own palette here of my current kind of favorite eyeshadows. I gotta hit pause because I'm watching the Will and Grace interview on Megyn Kelly. The only reason I'm watching Megyn Kelly this morning is because she's got Will and Grace on it. I'm so sad today's take is gone. So, good morning, YouTube. Today is Monday morning, September 25th. I have not done a makeup video forever. I'm going to talk about this more in another video coming up, but I just hadn't been inspired. I had been loving the makeup that I was wearing, and I was wearing the same thing every day for months. And so I was like, well, I don't know what to do. And I'd already done a look on that look. So anyway, I am excited to be back. I'm excited to kind of be trying some different stuff in my own collection again, because I mean, I got a lot of makeup. But yeah, so I will have a haul video whenever the stuff gets here. I kind of went on a little bit of a spree, not too crazy, but I'm not going to say everything that I got here. But I do have one thing that I'm super excited about, and it's kind of the thing that has got me excited about makeup again. So I'm hoping it's great. I've seen lots and lots of reviews that it's great. So anyway, I'm just going to do my makeup today, though. I just thought that would be fun. One thing that I'm excited about, y'all, I went on a walk this morning and I am just still so warm. My face is still like flushed and sweating. I might have to move my fan over in front of me. Anywho, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna start putting makeup on now. I have fallen back in love with my MAC eyeshadows. It's been a hot minute since I've used them, priming my eyes. I'm gonna try not to slouch here. Yeah, it'd been a hot minute. I had fallen hard in love with the Tanya Burr quad and birthday suit. I still love that quad. The thing I don't love about it is that I run out of it so quickly. So, yeah, and it's really hard to, it's not hard, it just takes forever. I have to pay for it. If I want to buy it off of Feel Unique, I have to pay for it through PayPal, and it's my husband's account, and I always forget his information. And anyway, so I just haven't reordered any of the quads. I need to like order 3 at a time, but then I might be like, I'm not going to use anything else again, so I'm kind of like not letting myself order it. Brows, yeah, that's what's next. I'm almost out of this. Let's see if I have enough to make it through this. This is one of the things I have coming to me. So yeah, I dug back into my MAC shadows, and I kind of created my own palette here of like my current kind of favorite eyeshadows. I gotta hit pause because I'm watching the Will and Grace interview on Megyn Kelly. The only reason I'm watching Megyn Kelly this morning is because she's got Will and Grace on it. I'm so sad today's take is gone. Okay, I just had to watch the rest of that interview. I think it's time to zoom in. I did go ahead and do my other eyebrow. I don't spend too much time on my eyebrows, to be honest with you. Okay, we're nice and close now. I'm so excited for this week because, I mean, TV is back. Let's be real. And with everything going on in the country right now, and in the media, I need something to make me laugh. So, I am using Blanc Type to just go ahead and set the eyeshadow primer. I thought for a hot second that I heard that Blonde Type, MAC was going to do away with Blonde Type, but it's still on their website, so I ordered that sucker up. Okay, now let's just address, I don't know if you can tell, the elephant in the room. Is this, am I right? Yep, there you can see it, right there. So, I had, I'm going to take, I'll talk about this while I'm doing this. I'm going to take a combo of Kid and Wedge on this Pro Tapered Sephora brush, and I'm going to run that through my crease. This is one of the first eyeshadow combos. I think my very first eyeshadow combo that I got was because I'd seen a video on by Pixie Woo back in the day. I looked it up. It was 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I really started my makeup collection, and I started with MAC eyeshadows. But she did a Kim Kardashian look with satin taupe and black tide, and I went out and I bought the eyeshadows, and that started my obsession with MAC. So I'm just taking this. This was one of the some of the next eyeshadows that I got, the Wedge and Naked Lunch. I think I said I wanted an Adele inspired makeup look, and this is what they told me to buy. So, anywho, about my eye, it's not an infection. What happened was, last Monday night, so a week ago today, I think from self-diagnosing myself that I got vertigo. Never had vertigo before, never experienced anything like it, but I had, might do my next eye. I had bent over to take off my jeans. I was putting on my pajamas, so I was changing my pants, and I bent over, and when I stood up, I instantly felt dizzy, and then I got super nauseous. So I immediately thought, oh, it must have been something I ate. We had gone out to a restaurant, and I thought, oh my God, I have food poisoning, which sucks because we had eaten at my favorite restaurant, and I was like, I'm never going to be able to eat here again, because, when you get sick, you don't want to, sometimes, at least I have experienced not wanting those foods ever again. So I laid down, and the room still felt like it was just spinning. Like I felt like I was on some sort of ride. And so I finally decided, okay, I need to get up and at least take my contacts out so I can go to bed. And so I got up, went to the bathroom, went to take my contacts out, and I got very ill. If you catch my drift, I got ill. Okay. Now I'm taking them 217 with Naked Lunch. I'm going to put that on my lid. And as soon as I got done being ill, I went and laid down. My husband got me like a trash can to put by my bed, but I didn't feel nauseous any longer. Still felt a little dizzy, but not quite as bad. So I think I had vertigo. After I was looking online at symptoms, and what actually my mom had said it sounded like vertigo when I was telling her what happened. And so I took off the next day because I still just did not feel right. I'm going to take a little bit of Max Carbon on a nice little liner brush. Run that along my upper lash line. And then, so the whole week was just like one thing after another. So I had the vertigo on Monday night, stayed home Tuesday, although I had a game to cover, so I did go to work. You know, I went and covered the game. And on top of that, it was like my monthly time. So that happened, and so I was just feeling exhausted and an upset stomach, and it just really hit me super hard this month. Sometimes that happens. So then on Wednesday, I looked at my eye, and it was all bloodshot, like underneath. And I was like, I have an eye infection. And about a year ago, I had gotten a couple of eye infections from using, I had gone to the school to use the weight equipment. It was back, and I was like lifting and doing more circuit exercises. I haven't exercised for a long time, but this morning I took a walk. It's the first exercise I've done in quite some time, so I'm feeling super proud of myself. I want to get back to exercising. I want to get back to I just haven't felt good. So, okay, I'm going to take a small, this is the Makeup Geek, what is this brush? Pencil brush. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. I'm going to take Ground Brown by MAC. I think this might be a pro color. Just along the lower lash line. Not all the way over. Just about halfway over. So my eye got bad on Wednesday. Then Thursday, it started moving up the eyeball. And so I thought, well, I have an infection. So now I can't wear my contacts, which is such a headache because I can't see. My eyesight's really quite bad. And I'm just taking MAC Kid and Wedge and running that under to smoke out that bottom lash line. So, oh my gosh, am I ever going to finish this story? So, Thursday, it got worse. My eye doctor is not open on Thursday. So, I called Friday morning. They got me in Friday afternoon. And lo and behold, I do not have an eye infection. I burst a blood vessel, probably from being ill on Monday night. Seriously, I was like, well, at least it's not an infection. I was very glad about that. I still have Megyn Kelly on in the background. You guys, I'm just so annoyed by what is going on with NBC, how they changed. And of course, what do I really know? But I've looked up stories and news articles about what happened, and they just ousted Tamron Hall like several months back. Apparently, from what I heard, she found out in the morning of right before she was going on to do Today's Take, that they were going to let her go. And then now all of a sudden they're changing. Like Willie Geist left, who he was like my favorite. He's so funny, just a great sense of humor. Natalie went to LA. So all of that changed so much. They brought on Billy Bush. Let's talk about that disaster that apparently the Today Show has higher standards for their workers than our country has for its president. But anyway, I was going to say, okay, I got to keep going here. I'm going to put on some mascara. I got to curl my lashes. So now they brought on Megyn Kelly. They completely changed the format of Today's take is no longer. So they completely changed the format of the 9 o'clock hour. And now they're all on. It's her first day. They're all on wishing her good things, and like I just want to I want to be a fly on the wall. I'm like, is this real? Like, are you guys really happy for her? Like, are you guys annoyed at all at how NBC has treated some of its employees? Like, for real. It's so shady. Megyn Kelly could be a very, I don't know. She could be a very great person. I don't know. I just don't like how it all came about. It just feels weird to me. And I know there's change in TV and all of that, but I'm using the It Cosmetics mascara. I have a new one ordered. Not It Cosmetics, but my favorite mascara that I will talk about in a haul whenever it arrives on my doorstep. Anyway, but I had to watch because she had Will and Grace on, which was probably, well, the cast of Will and Grace, which was such a total tactic to get people to watch. But I guess it worked. Okay. Anyway, that's my little tangent for the day. I don't know why I care so much. I think it's probably just because I'm going to zoom you out just a little bit. I mean, I watch these people every day. Every day. And I just got a funny text from my husband. Yeah, I guess people that I watch every day, I want to feel like I can trust. Oh, this was the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick. I'm in the shade 117 or Y225. And I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW15 underneath the eyes. I just have taken to doing this step all together. Don't I look beautiful? Don't I look beautiful? Let's make my face look better. That last stick of, when I get to my under eyes, I just kind of try and lightly pat. I'm a savage when it comes to this part of my makeup. I'm just like, just get it done. That last stick of foundation that I got, it seems like Sephora's always sold out of my shade. But so I went into Sephora like a couple months ago now, and it was sometime this summer actually, and I was wanting to get my foundation. Well, they didn't have any on the shelves, and so I asked a worker, which this drives me nuts about Sephora. It's like, I feel like, and I don't mean to sound snotty or anything like that, but sometimes I feel like because I watch so much YouTube, I know about products. I gotta turn this lady off. I can't even with her anymore. Going to live with Kelly and Ryan as if they haven't had any drama. I feel like because I watch YouTube, like I know quite a bit about products and the lines that Sephora has, and so every time I go into my Sephora, though, it feels like they don't know what they're talking about, and it's really frustrating to me. So the person that they, of course, like, somebody asked me if I needed help, and I was like, yeah, I'm looking for this shade, and of course they had to call somebody else over. Like, I don't understand how their procedures work. I don't really care either, because at the end of the day, I just want to feel like I'm being taken care of as a customer, and I don't think that Sephora always does a good job at that. I'm taking the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in dim light, and I'm just going to run that over, you know, most of the outside of my face, not under my eyes, but around my nose and on my forehead. So anyway, the person that they brought over to help, of course, couldn't find it. And I'm so the type of person, like, I will look in your bins. Like, apparently you're not supposed to do that. But if the workers aren't going to help you, like, I'm like, I want to give you my money. And, like, so sure enough, they said they were out of it and were, like, going to color match me for a different shade, the Chanel bronzer in Le Beige Healthy Glow #2. I don't even know if they make this anymore. So, of course, they go over and they match me in a different foundation line, and it didn't look quite right. Like, the lightest one was too light, and the next one was too dark. I feel like I'm in betweensies, which is, like, anyway. Okay. Let's have some blush. So I go back over, I go back over to the Makeup Forever, and I was like, I'm gonna look in the bins. And sure enough, it was in the bin. This is MAC Warm Soul. How annoying is that, though? That, like, they didn't know, the person helping me didn't know that Makeup Forever does, like, like, I looked it up. This is what happened. So I think what happened was they didn't have, I go by 117, which also equals Y225, which I forgot when I was talking to the person. And then, so the 117 shade wasn't marked out on their display. And so I looked it up online because I have this saved on my loves list on Sephora. And I was like, oh yeah, it's two shades. They, you know, they go by 2 shades. So, or two, it's, you know, it's the 117 equals 225Y sort of deal. But the person helping me didn't know that. That's what I feel like. And I know this is Laura Mercier's Highlight Matte Radiance Baked Powder Highlight 01. They didn't know that. And I know they have a lot of products to keep track of. But if I know that as a consumer, it just annoys me. I'm going to line my lips with this Laura Mercier Plum Berry. It's such a little nubbin. I don't even know if I can I sharpen it a little more? It's such a nubbin that I can't even keep the cap on it because the cap is bigger than the nubbin of the thing. Oh yeah, look at that. So I got my foundation. I feel like I'm being a total complainerson in this video. I'm not trying to. I'm just gonna rub that in. Sometimes this is what I've done anymore to, like, go to work, is I just do that. I leave it at that. And sometimes when I'm at work, because what happens is I always leave my favorite lipsticks in my purse, and my purse is always downstairs, and so I never have it to put on. I always put it on in the car. Yeah, I don't mean to be a complainerson about Sephora, because I love Sephora. I don't buy as much makeup as I used to, because if you've watched my channel, you'll see that I have sort of fallen back in love with clothing, and that has been really a fun thing on my channel. It's just given me a boost of confidence that I never in a million years ever thought that I would do fashion hauls or try-ons on my channel. It just never occurred to me. I just thought I was going to talk about makeup, and everybody talks about makeup, and the YouTube market is so saturated. Not that I ever think that YouTube is going to be like my career. Golly, though, it'd be awesome. That would be so awesome if it ever was, if I ever got to that level. Ugh, that would be amazing. But I don't think it'll happen. For one, I just don't have the time to devote to making these perfect videos. That's not my style. I liked YouTube because it felt like I was sitting down and watching somebody and I could talk to them back in the comments, and that's how I want people to feel on my channel. Is like I want to have more of a conversation versus like I'm providing you with some sort of entertainment. Like if you're entertained by my videos, that's awesome. Like that's amazing. But that's not my goal. Like I just feel like just with anything in life, like people have taken YouTube and taken it to this unachievable level for the, you know, common person, which, and I watch a lot of like people, you know, I watch the Jaclyn Hills of the YouTube, like, not that she can really be compared to anybody. She's fabulous. She is. But yeah, like those bigger YouTubers who do the whole like lighting and backdrops and like that's just not, it just doesn't feel like me. Like, so anyway, I don't know. But I also watch a lot of travel vloggers who are like inserting drone footage into their videos because I love watching vloggers. I love hearing about other people's lives. That's what I love about YouTube. That's what's so interesting about it, is like seeing other people's lives, and it's people have taken it to such a, like I said, just an unachievable level for anybody who doesn't have thousands upon thousands of dollars to drop on the technology you need to do some of those videos. And anyway, oh my gosh, what kind of soapbox am I on today? Ugh. I'm gonna shut up now. This is my finished makeup for today. I just wanted to get on YouTube and chat, and I did. So, yeah. I will catch you all next time. Bye!